Hello everyone, Jabman025 here. Today I'm going to be taking a look at my older kits, the Master Grade Master Gundam from the series Mobile Fighter G Gundam. I had a request to do this review. I'm more than happy to take requests from my older Master Grade kits. So we're going to have a look at this kit and see what we got. Now, my biggest gripe with this kit has to do with the wings on the back. Those two little yellow sections you see there are stickers. Those aren't yellow parts, they're just a bunch of really big stickers. And while the wings themselves are posable on the back, you can't really open them up. It's not a big gripe, but I kind of would like to see them open up, but oh well. Rubber parts, you get rubber hands and rubber soles on the feet. The reason they give you for the feet is it creates a lot of friction, so this kit isn't going to be sliding very much at all. Now, the best thing about this kit is the insane level of posability you get. This kit has the, what you want to call the Mobile Fighter frame, which is very flexible, very posable. You can see the knees are going anywhere, the shoulders, you get a monstrous bend, big bend on the elbows, the wings will move anywhere you want. And because of that frame, you can do all sorts of things with this kit in terms of posability. And because the frame is so tight and so strong, you get lots of really good balance out of it too. So the poses for this kit are really only limited by your imagination. Now there is a payoff for this strong frame, and that is in the elbows and in the knees you have to have screws in the joints. And these are very tiny screws. You're going to need either a very small screwdriver or a screwdriver with a very small Phillips head bit like me. These are very small and they're a big pain in the butt to get all the way in the joints, but it's one of those things you just kind of have to deal with to get the strong frame. Now, another thing is, in terms of decals and stickers, there are no decals. None. In terms of stickers, there's barely any. You get one for each shoulder, and that's optional. And you get these two symbols for the back of the wings. So if you're a big decal sticker person in terms of detail, not so much on this kit. Accessories, you get the extenders for the rocket punch. You can take the arm and extend it into this rocket mode. And what to do is you take out the elbow joint you see here and replace it with this extension wire, and then reconnect it back into the shoulder, and you've got a rocket punch. The wire is plenty strong enough to hold up that arm, no problems there, and since it's a wire you can bend it and put it in whatever pose you want. Other accessories, you get, besides the regular grapple hands, you get two hands for the Master Asia Kung Fu pose. You get two rocket punch spear hands. You get one hand that holds the beam sash / beam belt / whatever the heck you want to call it. It only goes in the right hand, not in the left, right only, which is a bit of a disappointment, but not bad. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of the shining finger hands. Now 3 of these go to the Master Gundam. They're with the claw hands. The 4th actually goes to the Master Grade God Gundam. What you can do with 2 of these hands is interlace them and perform the Undefeated of the East pose, which you see so often in Mobile Fighter G Gundam. And of course you get a little statue, unpainted, of Master Asia, complete with movable ponytail. And that pose don't look right. There we go. And you can recreate that same pose with the Master Gundam. Another little minor gripe I have with this kit has to do with the kneecap. Occasionally when you're moving the leg around, the kneecap part will go flying off like it's been shot out of a cannon, and you have to go find out where it landed. This doesn't happen that often, but it's really annoying when it does. Another minor gripe is I like to be able to put the beam sash in the left hand, but it only goes in the right. But that's not a huge problem. Final thoughts on this kit. This kit gets a thumbs up. There aren't many problems with this kit. The only real problem is you'd like to be able to do a few more things with the wings, but that's not a monstrous issue. You get a great posability out of the frame. And this kit isn't that complicated. It's fairly easy to build aside from the screws. So if you're just getting the Master Grade, this is a good kit. And this is a fairly cheap kit, around 30 bucks. All the Mobile Fighter G Gundam Master Grades are fairly cheap, so good kit. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found it informative. Please stay tuned for more. Always got more reviews coming. I'm currently working on a fairly big project, which you'll hear about more in the future. And I'll see you on the next review. Leave a comment. I love reading them. Oh, and one more thing. Yes, you have skill. Very well. I now accept you as my student. Welcome to the school of the undefeated of the East. What do you mean you want ice cream?